And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with a brand new video. It's your boy, it's your host, it's John Mufuki. And before we jump into the video, man, please make sure that you subscribe, please make sure that you like the video, please make sure that you turn on your notification bells. And if you have any takes about the video, please make sure to engage with me in the comment section there. But other than that, it could have been a game, another game that could have went sour, let's be honest. We played West Ham, who actually played a very, very serious low block from minute 1 up until the 90th minute. But you could see like glimpses of their keeper at like the 80th minute. You get to understand, because the game was open by then. The game was open. It was 1-1. It was 1-1. I can't remember what minute did Kai Havertz actually score, but like when it was 1-1, like the game was open. But one thing I can tell you about Chelsea is that they don't actually know how to penetrate the team that actually plays a low block. They will play one-dimensional football from minute 1 up until the 90th minute. But what I actually noticed is that whenever, into this game, right, what I noticed is that whenever we played like long balls, we could stretch that low block, which is something that we didn't do more of. We didn't shoot outside the box. We were hoping to penetrate the channels, which is something that we are not successful of. You get to understand? So it was not one-dimensional football for me. It was one-dimensional football for me. And the reason why I say it could have been another sour fixture again or result is that, like, we could have gained a point out of this game, man. We could have seriously gained a point if it wasn't Bowen actually kicking Mendy in the chest, or was it his left arm? It could have been another point. So, to be honest, man, I don't know what actually needs to be fixed. But our attack, man, is so worrying, so disturbing. But what I noticed is that with the changes that Thomas Tuchel actually brought in the team, I actually noticed a different. Like, to be honest, I actually noticed a lot of different with Gallagher actually playing, with Sterling actually playing false 9. I know he actually tends to play a false 9, but like what I'm trying to say is that Pulisic actually came in, right? And there was a lot of movement. Even though West Ham were actually playing a serious low block. There was a lot of movement with Pulisic, man. Rather than having your Mason Mount trying to get balls in, and then those balls actually hitting the first man, it gets redundant at some point. It seriously gets redundant. So with Pulisic, you can see dribbles. You get to understand. So Pulisic was the one actually trying to open that West Ham defense with these dribbles. So I think Pulisic should actually get more running in this in that left wing, rather than Mason Mount. Like, to be honest, I think him should actually get more running. But now, since you have Kai Havertz scoring a late minute winner, what are you going to do as Thomas Tuchel, man? So, Loftus-Cheek was having a maza in that midfield because, as I said, West Ham was playing a serious low block, and there wasn't anyone to actually take the ball from Loftus-Cheek. There wasn't anyone. So all along, I think it was David Moyes' plan to actually reel us in as Chelsea, right? To actually reel us in and then play on a transition, which is something that they didn't do more of. They didn't do more of that. Like, let's be honest, they didn't play on a transition a lot, but they tried. But Thiago Silva was up for it. Was up for that transition, to be honest. And I have to give props to Thiago Silva, man. I have to give props to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva made sure that he kept a high line. With that high line, he made sure that he blocked Antonio from any chance he got. Like, he was a knave with Antonio. He was a knave. Like, he was so annoying to Antonio. So Thiago Silva at 38, man, he's a maza. Like, to be honest, like, let me put it out there. Thiago Silva is so amazing, man. At 38, like, come on, man. Come on. We are playing a high line, I understand. Like, but Antonio was seeing none of the ball. And what I noticed also is that, like, we lack at set pieces. Like, defending set pieces is something that we can't do, dog. And Koulibaly was caught sleeping so many times. Let's put it out there. Koulibaly was caught sleeping so many times. Even that goal from West Ham, was it Antonio Ozuma that scored that goal? Like, you have a man in front of you. Why are you trying to be zonal about it? Just mark the man and make sure that you clear the ball. Like, Koulibaly was caught sleeping so many times. And I can't remember that corner from Niles. I can't remember who was actually anticipating that ball. But that person was actually behind Koulibaly, and Koulibaly didn't see that person. I can't remember who was it. I think it was Solchek or Zuma, something like that. You get to understand? So Koulibaly in this game was caught sleeping so many times. So many times Koulibaly being getting caught out of marking his player. So, like, to be honest, man, it wasn't like okay, this game is like better, because West Ham was sitting back and they weren't like challenging us. So like I wouldn't say that there's like a lot of pointers to actually take out of this game, because West Ham was sitting back. We were playing the same football up until the 80th or 70th minute. But other than that, man, what I'm actually worried about is us defending set pieces, is us actually attacking. We lack. We're still lacking, dog. We're still lacking. And it's the same thing again. But other than that, I actually saw some changes in our forwards. Conor Gallagher actually did better as a 10. He actually did better as a 10. Like, let me be fair. He actually did better as a 10, even though sometimes he would actually hold the ball or hog the ball for like too long, which is something that you don't want. Like, release the ball on time. And it was something that I actually felt like Loftus-Cheek has actually been doing. Even today, he's been doing, like, you hog the ball for too long, dude, and you're on transition. Like, release the ball on time so that you can actually move and get a goal. You get to understand? Like, sometimes Sterling would be so frustrated with Gallagher, man. He would be so frustrated. He would be so frustrated with Gallagher holding the ball for too long. Guys, release the ball on time so that you can actually get goals going. You get to understand? But other than that, man, Mendy is being drowned by these boys, man. Like your Rich James. Like, the only time Mendy gets to make a mistake, okay, I agree that Mendy can actually keep out those mistakes, or like actually clear out those balls, you get to understand? But all these mistakes actually start from the defenders. Like, why would you pass Mendy under pressure when you can see that they're taking player from the opposition is actually like pressing to get the ball, and then you from your right mind actually you will actually try to pass Mendy? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Rich James did the same thing again. Did the very same thing again. That actually caused Mendy to be kicked on the chest. Was it not the chest, on the arm? So it was the same thing again, same mistakes over and over again. It happened with West Ham last season. It happened with Real Madrid last season. It happened again now. I can't remember what team. Was it Southampton? Was it Everton? I can't remember. But it's still the same mistakes. Like, passing the ball back while the opposition is pressing. Like, Rich James, come on, man. And I'm sure this is like the second time Rich James is doing this. And to be honest, man, I'm going to call him out. I'm going to call him out for what it is. But other than that, man, it's the same mistakes for me. I'm not going to say much about this game. Let's actually focus on Tuesday. I think it's Champions League on Tuesday. We'll see how it goes. But other than that, please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you engage with me in the comment section. Please make sure that you turn on notification bells. Please make sure that you like the video. It's been your boy, man. Peace out.